Hello, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Revelation. Right, okay, we have been busy, guys. We have been very busy. So, let me just explain to you what I've been doing. So, off camera, I've changed up a few things. I wanted to get into some applied energetics, 82 auto crafting, and all that good stuff. However, we needed to get a few things before that, but I just decided to myself, why not? We just upgrade everything we had, because if you look at our AV terminal right now, oh yeah, this is all changed up as well. I'll show you what I'm going to do with this in a minute. But yeah, if you look at our AV terminal, we've got enough resources to have upgraded all our tools. So I've basically added sharpness onto this and looting 3 onto my ender, and I've also upgraded to the resonant flux bow. And in terms of the magnet, I've also upgraded the flux capacitor that we had in our baubles and our magnet to a resonant version of it. And we made that using the alloy smelter and the sag mill. And I've also made myself a painting machine. And to make this right, it's not too difficult. It's just 2 gears, 2 nether quartz, 1 diamond, and just some electrical steel ingots. And to make this, we just whack in an induction smelter, silicon, and steel. So we made one of these, and the reason being was because I wanted to cover some ender IO pipes and all that kind of good stuff in my base. So if you look at where is our let's put you in here. Let's get you out, so then we can at least have a look at these. So if you look at, will that not work for me? Oh, there you go. There you go. Cool. So these are ender conduits, facades, right? I made a lot of these just to cover up all the piping and stuff. And these pipes, these ender iode, these item conduits work very well. So I've kind of upgraded most of my machinery to these because they let a few things through, and the filters are pretty good on it as well. Yeah. So for the most part, that's what we've done. I've covered it all up. And if you go downstairs now, oh yeah, so I've also added like another layer of windmills or water mills to this setup, just so we can get a little bit more uranium. We got enough of. If you come to this side, right, I have basically attached a few things, and I'll show you what I've done in a second. I've got rid of my mob farm, and I've relocated that to somewhere else, and also all the drover system that we had here, I've relocated that. And what I've done in its place is I've made myself a ME controller multi-block structure, and I'm going to be getting into like a lot of auto crafting and all that good 82 stuff. So for now, this is what it is down here. I've got it powered using a energy acceptor and one of our flux points, and we've got just 9 out of 32 channels being used out of one of our smart cable. And if you look at what's connected, this one, it goes a long way into our mob farm, and it is connected, so that's pretty great. We can see all the stuff that our mob farm's collecting. And this one is connected to more or less the ME security terminal, is connected to the charger up there, and all the doors that we made up here. So we made our ME drives. I've filled one more up, but these ones I'm thinking of getting some liquid ME drives, liquid storage drives for these, but we're just gonna leave it bare for now. I've left 2 spots here, and I've also covered it with a facade, a cable facade. So I'm gonna make it all look flush, but for now, I think that'll do the job nicely. In here, I've not really made too many changes. I can literally cover that back up. Cool. That's it for inside here. And then if you come outside, this is where it starts getting interesting. But we start. Let's grab some sleep real quick. So yeah, in terms of outside, right, I've just regrown some grass here just so it looks nicer, but I'll let you know what we've done, right? It was looking a bit minimal, and I didn't really like the way it was looking, so I've got my sheep and my cows, and I've shifted them all over into here, and we'll start getting some auto shearing and auto good stuff here. But I've made myself like a little barn area, and there's some little storage, or some little what do you call it, little holders for the sheep and the animals. And this is just the barn area. It's pretty simple and minimalistic. I just wanted it to be here for aesthetic reasons. So we can finally say that it's a farm that we made. We made like a little bit of a farm. But here is all the plants. So I've kind of taken it from this area and I put it all in here. Yep. So for now, we've just literally got potato seeds, flax seeds, and rice seeds, and also carrots cooking up in here. If you see, there's no roof on this right now. I want to be getting into some greenhouse glass, just so these grow quicker, and then we can harvest them quicker as well. This is gonna be like one for the future project. I'm gonna kind of get like a tower of power here. So like in terms of all that magic and all that kind of stuff. So I've literally laid out the foundation for it, and I'm gonna just build like a tower here, like a not too big, but just a nice medium-sized tower. I've not done much changes here. Got a couple of llamas spawning as well. But yeah, the energy cell is the energy cell. I've left it as it is, and this is one of the major changes that we have done. So if you look at this, right, I made myself the mob spawner out here. Sorry, the mob farm out here, and kind of the same premise as the one inside, but it's obviously outside now. What can I say about this? Right. So if we look at the actually these are covers, right? So we can't really see inside them. So what's happening right now is I've changed the mob grinder from Draconic Evolution into a mob crusher from Industrial Foregoing, and this is good because it's got a better range, and it basically pulls out liquid essence as opposed to XP. So essence, is used for the mob duplicator, so I didn't have to convert it, but I have done. Um, I have basically got a tank down here that is connected to the mob duplicator. So any excess essence that comes out from the mob farm, sorry, the mob crusher, it goes into that barrel, and from that first barrel, it gets pulled into the mob crusher, and then it's also getting put into a second barrel, which is this one here. And the second barrel is getting pulled into the fluid dictionary converter, and it's converting into fluid XP and straight into our ender tank, which is right here. And for the most part, it is working. The system's pretty good. And inside, I've connected the ender tank to our thermal expansion area, just so we can use ender. Like if you look into the, what was it called? I'll have to just show you. Let me just quickly show you before we get into this mob farm a little bit more. Lab. So I've connected it here, and this basically allows us to make different sort of resources. So if you look at fluid transposer, right, and if you press U on it, obviously, and it will just let you know like what kind of stuff you can make with it. So what's it? Made painted cobblestone. Cool. You can make quite a lot of items in the that's the painting machine, sorry, apologies. Fluid transposer, can we not press U on U? Yeah, here you go. So we can make quite a lot of things, right? We can turn stuff into ice, you can make bliss powder, we can make a rich bioblend. Yeah, there's like 53 pages of stuff you can make with liquid XP. Not with liquid XP, but some of the recipes require liquid XP to make. So like basalt powder, pulverized obsidian, and we've got like a shitload of obsidian being generated by this. But for the most part, yeah, that's what we have done. And if we go back to the outside, where you are, home, I think that's it, yeah, home. This is how the mob farm works, right? So instead of using the facades, where you are, yeah, so instead of using the item ducts from, I can't remember the mod was, item ducts, I think that was from thermal expansion, right? Yeah, thermodynamics, sorry. So instead of using them, we've used Ender.io conduits, item conduits, and we're basically pulling out from the mob crusher into this in terms of items, and it's getting instantly pulled out by the item conduits from Ender.io straight into like our structure down there. So I will show you that in a second, but here's the switch for it, and if you switch this off, mobs are going to start spawning, like, and I've switched all the volume off in terms of like, I've muffled all the sound that's coming out of these mobs, which is great. I've used myself a super sound muffler from the super sound for muffler mod. I had to put that mod into the game. It's pretty decent, pretty good. It's way better than the sound muffler that the game already gives you, which is just like a one block structure. So in this, I have minimized like muffled 33 types of sounds that's coming out from here. So yeah, if I switch this on, nothing is gonna spawn in there, you know, which works, which is great. Up here, I've made myself like a little structure, kind of like imitating the wither boss. It doesn't look nowhere near it. Wither boss has got like 3 heads and it's floating, but you know, I thought it looks pretty nice. But yeah, same setup as what we had in the lab, but it's out here. Obviously, we made it look a little bit more, you know, artistic. Yeah, this just made like a giant face. Yeah. So for the most part, like we put our soul sand and our wither skeleton heads in there, and it will give us some nether stars and all that good stuff. So with that being said, that's pretty simple. You just whack it in and it works perfectly fine. I've also used reinforced frame slants for this because the normal ones were actually breaking whenever I was trying to kill a wither. So we use reinforced versions of them. If you come down into here, I made like a little area, right? So this is the new mob farm utility area, and these are all the trophies that we found so far. And I've put like a full line of tool racks over here, and obviously we've only got three what's it called, mob imprisonment tools. Yeah, so here is our new drawer system. It's still the same thing. I just want to check to see if I've got access. No, I haven't. It's not in here. But yeah, the item conduits from Ender.io are running through this and then going underneath this into the drawer controller, as you can see just here. And what I've done is I've set the priority for the bin as, sorry, the drawer controller as priority 2, and the bin is on priority -1. So basically what it allows the system to do is if we are collecting these resources, it's going to input it and dump it into these drawers first, and anything extra that we don't need is going to get pulled out into the bin, straight into the trash can. So for example, bows or swords and all that stuff that we don't really need, all that junk, it's getting pulled straight into there. I was looking into getting some sort of like filter system going, but I don't think a filter is needed if you've got this sort of setup. So it works pretty good. It works pretty good. Like I've not really had any backlog or any problems with this system so far. So yeah, I've also gone ahead and put myself a void upgrade in each one of these, just so once we get the oh sorry, let's right click you. Sorry, that's the wrong one. That is the wrong one. We need empty hand. So if we right click you, we've added 3 lots of storage, and then we put a void. So basically 4 lots of storage in a void, and it's pretty easy to make these, not really difficult. So once it gets to the maximum, it will start destroying all excesses. So we don't need too much of one certain equipment, right? This is basically the mob duplicator, and that is connected. That should be connected. Why are you not connected? Why are you not connected? Energy. Are you gonna remain like that? I feel as if you just glitched out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It is working though, so it's getting power. That's not a problem. I've basically got blazing here at the moment, but yeah, this is if you can see under here, I've connected this up. That's not connected either. Are you gonna? Oh, right. Okay, that's because I paused it. Apologies. Yeah, so if you pause it disconnects. But yeah, this is generating blaze for us, and is just getting instantly killed up there. So yeah, this is our new mob area. You know, it took me a little bit of time to make all this, but I think it looks good. And I've also gone ahead and changed all the flooring here. It was all cobblestone before, so I've changed it into like nice green grass again using the swapping tool. I just want to mention, I don't think I've done any other changes in terms of like the base area, apart from making these enchanter, the anvil, and also the dark steel armor, just so we can upgrade our tools and, you know, put empowered on it and all that good stuff. I wanted to get this armor changed up to being some sort of like dark steel armor, because I feel as if it gives you like a lot more bonuses. You can run faster, you can jump higher, all that good stuff. So we want to be getting into that shortly. I feel as if we were making up some steel ingots before I left, but yeah, we'll figure that out when it comes to it. But yeah, guys, that's it. I just wanted to pop in and give you like a small update on what was going on. And with that being said, thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy for now. Bye bye.